What is going on, guys? I am Lude, and today we're going to be messing around with the Clone Challenge. Now, here's the thing about this. I feel like it's going to be very interesting, very fun, mainly because the Clone spell is one of the biggest troll cards in the game. So I feel like a lot of people are going to have good-ass combinations and just going to spam the shit out of their cards whenever they spawn them. I mean, for example, just think of a minion horde and a skeleton army and all clumped together and then cloning that entire thing. Especially if someone wasted their zap or arrows or whatever the hell they had to counter that, that is going to be a massacre. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun. The Clone Challenge says that you can go ahead and win clones through one-time rewards and complete this card challenge at 6 wins. So as you can see, at 2 wins you're going to get 1 clone spell, at 4 wins you're going to get 1 clone spell, and then at 6 wins you're going to get the 3rd clone spell. So that is a total of 3 clone spells, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So without further ado, let's go ahead and spend these 10 gems and create the deck. Once I do that, I will be back and showing you guys it, and then we're going to go ahead and jump into the battles. Alright, so this is the deck that I ended up creating. It's 3.4 elixir. We have the clone spell, of course, since it is a clone challenge. We have the goblin gang, we have the miner, the zap spell, the minion horde, the fire wizard, the goblin barrel, and the skeleton army. The reason why I included the fire wizard is because I just wanted to have something with splash damage just in case I use my zap spell. So I feel like the fire wizard is going to be good to counter that. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into these battles and see if it's going to be any good. Hopefully it is. Hopefully we don't lose a lot of games, but we're going to go ahead and go up against Cock. Yeah. No, I'm not going to say anything about that, but anyways, we're going to go ahead and send in a miner right over here with the goblin barrel. Of course, goblin barrel is a couple tiles to the back just because if he has a zap or something, I could trick him. There goes his goblin gang, so he ends up having something to counter it, which was pretty good. He does have his golem on the opposing lane, and that's going to be something to deal with. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Golem is actually very difficult to deal with, so especially with the kind of cards that I'm running in this hand. I am going to be dropping down a fire wizard, and we will drop down a skeleton army right over here for his electro wizard. Hopefully he can oh nice, he sent in a fireball and missed my fire wizard, so that's actually even better than I expected. Now we took that out very well. He does have his bats coming in, and that's going to be like, I don't know why he sent that in, because look at this, look at that. Fire Wizard handled that very, very easily. We are going to go ahead and send in a miner over there to distract that princess, and we also are going to be dropping down all of those goblins. And there goes 2 Fire Wizards onto the tower. Holy shit, just look at the amount of damage they did. Fucking hell, dude. We took out that tower very easily just because of the mirrored Fire Wizard. I didn't expect them to do that much damage, but holy shit, did you see that? That's fucking insane. We're going to go ahead and take out this princess with this goblin gang. He does have his electro wizard coming in right over here. And let's go ahead and send in a skeleton army on top of that. We do have ourselves a miner, and we're going to go ahead and actually send in a goblin barrel over there. Look at this. He wasted his fireball right over there. Oh my god. Those goblins did die, but they still got off a couple hits, and that's pretty good. I mean, any damage onto the tower is pretty good in my opinion. He goes ahead and drops down his golem right over there, and he's going to be pushing, so I got to make sure to end up taking this out and doing some good work. I am going to drop down the fire wizard over here just because I do know he wasted his fireball, so that's going to be very easy to just take out. And let's actually send in a goblin gang right over here to take out his princess. And actually let's send in a zap. Bang, she's taken out. He does have his skeleton army, I mean his fireball coming in. We're going to go ahead and send in actually a minion horde, and we're going to go on the opposing lane just because I know that is going to be taking out all of his troops. We are going to go ahead and waste that zap right over there. I thought that this zap wasn't going to be, I thought it was going to be needed, but the cloned golemite actually was taken out very easily. So by the looks of it, we got to hurry up very quickly, get this tower before it is too late. He's sitting on elixir, actually not even sitting, he's waiting on his elixir in order to use his golem just because he's rocking a very heavy deck. Now there goes his fireball. We are going to go ahead and send in a goblin barrel, taking that out. We do have a couple hits onto his tower, and we are 1 miner away from victory. Let's go ahead and send in the miner over there. We do have a clone, and he wasted his golem right over there, so that gives us the victory. That's how you play it. We just destroyed the Cock. Okay, that sounds very bad. God damn, that sounded horrible. But anyways, we got the first win right off the bat. That's pretty good. As you can see, this deck is very effective. Let's go ahead and jump into the second battle and see how it does. Alright, jumping into the second battle, let's see how it does. So far this deck is working really well, I'm enjoying it, it's a lot of fun, and we're going to be going up against is Trips, so from the hashtag Team Lipa. And we're going to just go ahead and send in, actually, you know what, since he dropped his archers over there, I do want to counter his archers with the minion horde, but I'm just going to go ahead and send in the miner on the opposing lane with this goblin barrel. And now that he dropped his Valkyrie right over there, we're going to go ahead and take care of her with the minion horde. Hopefully he doesn't have, oh my god, he wasted his zap spell onto those goblins. Look at that. That is exactly why I love that combo. It absolutely works. Like, no matter what you do, if you don't have a log, that's going to go out. If you don't have a fireball, that's going out for sure, along with those arrows, but holy crap. So we're going to go ahead and drop the skeleton army over here for his elite barbs. He does have arrows, and honestly, he should have wasted his arrows onto that goblin barrel, just because, look, it knocked out his tower very quickly, and that was even without the clone spell, so that was absolutely dirty. Let's go ahead and send in the miner this time. Actually, you know what? Let's drop down a fire wizard over here, and let's see what he has to drop. So we might actually go ahead and send in another miner and goblin barrel, and if we do that, that is going to be dirty, just because I already know he wasted his arrows, and I don't think he's going to be able to do anything. So there goes the miner. We're going to go ahead and send in the goblin barrel over there. We do have our minion horde, of course, so we're going to go ahead and drop that down. He wasted his zap again onto the goblins instead of wasting it onto the minion horde, and that is something you really don't want to do. Now, I'm not going to go ahead and send in the clone spell right over there, just because I feel like it's not worth. And I know he's going to be coming in with his elite bards. There they are. We're going to go ahead and send in a goblin gang over here as well. Hopefully he doesn't send in his arrows just because they all clumped up together. And by the looks of it, no, he did not. He in fact dropped down a dark goblin, and that's going to be taken out very, very quickly. We're going to go ahead and actually send in a fire wizard right over here, dropping down another miner, and we're actually going to try to get ourselves a goblin barrel that is cloned. So there goes all of that. We're going to go ahead and send, actually, you know what? It's not going to be worth it, just because look at that. His musketeer did get down, and there goes his arrows. He actually missed the prediction, you know. He clipped him just by a little, but that's okay. We're going to go ahead and bring in that Valkyrie over here. We're going to drop down a miner onto his dark goblin, and just take a look at this. Just take a look at this. We're unstoppable. This guy did basically no damage onto our tower, and we are just shitting away with his troops, man. With our troops, actually. We're doing so much work. Like, look at that. We're going to go ahead and send in a clone as well over here. Just keep those alive. And let's actually send in a zap, just because if those archers did a lot more work, that would have been pretty bad. He wasted his arrows just by the second, and take a look. I'm going to hit him up with the... Oops, that's not what I meant to say. Now I look like a douchebag. But, what the hell? I didn't even mean to send... Okay, I wasn't paying attention. I meant to say good game, and I ended up sending thanks, good luck, oops. But anyways, there it is. We got our clone spell. First one. That is absolutely insane. Let's go ahead and jump into the third battle. I mean, by the looks of it, dude, we are going 0-3. That's pretty good. 0 losses and 3 wins. So he's hitting us up with the thumbs up and the good luck. I'm going to throw it right back at him. Good luck and the thumbs up. Let's see who wins. May the best man win. He drops his giant down right over there at his base. I'm going to go ahead and send in a miner over there. We do have the minion horde just in case, and he drops down his elite barbs. So now, by the looks of it, I already know what this guy is rolling. Giant elite barbs. And that's going to be fairly dirty. We are going to drop down the skeleton army right over here. We do have our minion horde as well, just in case he drops down a zap or something like that. And we're going to have to actually send in the goblin barrel as defensive, you know what I mean? It's not something I like to do, but we had to get that giant out of there. I mean, just look at the amount of damage he did onto both towers right over there. He did actually pretty good plays. You know, he split up his damage, his troops, and he made me panic. So that was pretty smart on his end. Now let's try to counter that and make sure we don't do the same thing ever again. Let's go ahead and send in the fire wizard over there onto that miner. We're going to go ahead and drop down a goblin gang for his night witch, and we're going to go ahead and actually send in a miner in the front. Now we will be dropping down a clone, obviously, once we get our chance, and let's see if we can get this clone right over here. Bang, 2 fire wizards going in. Look at this, holy crap, we just shut down his elite barbs very quickly, and we are shitting onto the tower. So even a cloned fire wizard does a lot of work. Just look at that. That was insane. I made him send in his elite barbs without his giant on the other lane, and that is exactly how he did it in the other way. So now he won't be able to do a lot of damage. As you can see, he's going to split up his damage, and it's not going to be good for him. I do need to counter this Fire Wizard right over here, so I am going to drop my own Fire Wizard. I also will drop down a Goblin Gang over here to take out his Fire Wizard, just because, dude, the Fire Wizard behind the Giant is insane. It is like the new wall breaker, and the original wall breaker, of course, was the Bomber, but dude, it just does a lot more damage and is absolutely insane. So we're gonna go ahead and send in a minion horde over here. I don't think I've shown him it just yet, but let's see if he does know about it or not. The minion horde obviously is gonna take out that tower. There we go, taking it out very, very quickly. And we're going to drop down a skeleton army right over here. We do have our Fire Wizard just in case we needed to drop it. And holy crap, by the looks of it, we took it out very, very quickly. Now I am going to be sending in a Goblin Barrel over there. He's thinking that he's going to get the game, but obviously he will not. I got to be playing very, very well. We're going to go ahead and send in a Miner onto his Electro Wizard and Fire Wizard just because I want his troops to be taken out. And look at that. We took it out. Fire Wizard did not even take any damage. Beautiful. That's what I wanted to see. We're going to go ahead and send in a Skeleton Army and a Minion Horde right over here just because I know he's going to drop down a Zapper, a Clone. And look at that. Holy crap, dude. This is going to be a really, really good worth of a clone spell. So let's see if we actually, you know what, we're not going to even be able to, you know what, screw it, I'm going to give it a chance or a try. Let's see if that did any work right over there. Those did actually a shit ton of damage. Holy crap. Oh my god, did you see that? We're going to go ahead and send in a Minor Goblin Barrel, see if we can actually get this before time's up. And bang, that gives us the game. Holy crap, dude, that was actually very good. That was a close match. This person, Chicken Hawk, was really good. I have him up with the good game. I'm going to give him a thumbs up just because, dude, this guy played really well. But he taunted a lot, and he thought that he was going to end up winning. Unfortunately, taunting doesn't do jack shit for you. So if you think that taunting does something, it obviously isn't, unless you're maybe spamming it over and over and the person's just like getting distracted with it. I mean, you could use it to your advantage of that, but other than that, it doesn't get into my head, so that's what I like. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to hit that like button and be sure to share with anyone that you think needs sharing. This is the deck to use for this clone challenge. It's absolutely working with me. 3.4 elixir, 0-3, and it's all good. I am Lude. I'll catch you guys in the next one, and as always, stay positive. Peace.